Good evening. Today is 14th August. We are just trying to make you understand and make you show how does R begins or how do we start beginning R. So when you go on Google and type, let's say R download. Okay. So what you get is a simple Windows based R. So this R which you are getting is the R base. Please understand that this is R base, and I will just show you how R base look like. This is what R base is. And R base is a complete command line interface. You don't have graphics here. So this is one. This is the most famous one or most commonly used by the coders. However, the most famous these days is R Studio. And you might be seeing their images. Okay, this is what R Studio looks like. We will come to that gradually. However, there are other IDEs. So what we call R IDEs, Integrated Development Environment. Okay, so there are 11 R ICDs generally, but most famous is R Studio. However, depending on your requirements, you can change them. Suppose if you want to use for statistics, you can go for a stat ID, or if you want to go for, let's say, analysis, you can go for here. Even there is one more good one is R Commander. So even don't think R ID is the only one. There are R Quad, and if you go just, there are multiple GUIs for R. So please understand there are multiple GUIs. We will just try to go for R Studio. That's the most basic one. Okay, now coming to R Studio, this is what R Studio looks like. You can change your screen, everything. What are these four windows called? Let's come to that. And this is pane layout. So the 4 panes are called environment, console, environment, console. This is called the source one. And this is called the file, plot, viewer, whatever you want to call this as. Okay, the names are given. You can change their content, like if you want plot here, you can click here, the plot will come here, you click OK, the plots come here. In this way, you can change the outlook of R, okay, or the R Studio. So this is the pane layout. You can check it out. You can convert, you can drag, or you can switch the way you want. You can have environment here, you can have console here, or you can have source here, depending on your requirement. As you can see, it will change. So it depends on you how do you want to change. And similarly, you have multiple options of appearances. So I preferably use the Dracula one, the night one. I'm not a Dracula, but I prefer complete everything as that way. And here also, if you go appearances, you can change it. I prefer the sky one, the morning. Okay, so it will just restart. So this is what I prefer. Okay, now coming back to R Studio and its usages. So let's go back. What are these 4 windows? So 4 windows. First of all, let's go on to environment. Environment is the place where your functions, whichever functions you create. Suppose I create this function. Okay, and I run this. This is where it goes stored. So whatever calculations or whatever are going on are shown here, the final output. Okay, you can click them. You can, if you want to understand them, you can see what they are. Okay, just like you can see the details, whatever are there stored inside this. Okay, so in this way you can see multiple things in the environment. You can also have other things also. This is what console is, and this is what we generally see in R base. If you remember, R base looks like this. This, if we just see, this is what the blinker is here, and there's a greater sign. Similarly, this console is the R base. If you just work on console, you can just work on console. You can enlarge it only and minimize everything else. It becomes a R base like display. Then you have this terminal. This terminal is the Windows based terminal. You can type C drive, D drive, whatever you want to type here, and just get things done. This is a working directory. We will just come to know what is working directory. These are the packages installed. R has multiple packages, and as you go on using R, you will understand. These are the list of where packages are there, and many a times you understand that one package is installed. It says that you have an old package. Then you can go to the version. You can remove it directly from here. Okay, you can delete the package from here, and those sort of things you can do, or you can update them. Everything that is also possible. Okay, now coming back here, this is the source file, source window, where you have primarily the codes written. So this is where you write codes. You can write codes there also, but this is where you write codes to save in the file. So generally R files are saved at .r. So like you have .cpp for the C++ and .c for C. So in this way you have .r for this. There are other multiple files also depending on the type of files, type of work you want to do. So that we will not go in detail. So you can see, you can have a text file, you can have this, you can have Shiny Web App, a Markdown. Okay, we will not talk about this, but R gives you lots of facilities. So this is generally what we use. Okay, there are multiple sessions you can open. This is the workspace. What is workspace is, this area is workspace. Suppose you calculate for 3 hours something, the computation is going on now, do you want to work again? So you can save that as save workspace and again load it. Okay, so we will come to that gradually as we learn it. Okay, and this is the final thing I'm trying to tell you. This is the working directory. Working directory is where all, if I save this, where it will get saved. If I save the workspace, where it will get saved. So that is working directory. You can change it between if you want using the commands of let's say set wt, get wt. So get wt tells you what is the current working directory, and set wt you have to give the complete path. Okay, like I can say C drive. Okay, so now whatever I save will be in C drive, and things will change here after some when I refresh it. Okay, so in this way working directory can be changed. There are lots of commands we will talk about gradually. So this is one of the video in the series where we are just beginning to explore R gradually. Thank you very much.